And we are back. It has been a while, but I finally got my plan finished. The chunk loader, if you make the chunk loader in the middle of a chunk, then the entire chunk is loaded, but then a 3x3 grid around the chunk is also loaded. A 5x5 area around that is only redstone. So I created a little design, not little, but iron farm in these two chunks in this corner. You put the iron dropping down in this chunk. Then underneath the surface, you have bee farms, cow farms, rabbits, tree farms, crop farms, all of that. And this is the coordinate for it. So you put in the coordinates in the overworld, and then they give you the coordinates for where the main portal needs to be, and then in the nether, where the chunk should be, and where the main portal should be. And the base design that I'm going for, this is the chunk loader. This little area is for the beacons. This is active chunks, and this is redstone. So this is the chunk loader. You have a village breeder in this corner. You have them dropping down there, and then have minecarts, pushes them down and drops them down. And then this is the iron farms. They get pushed into the center. And this is the mob farms, which keep breaking, so I need to create a new design for that. They get all dropped down here. The iron golems get into the lava, the rest just fall down to their death. Then you have a sorter for the iron and for the... that's why. Chunk loader's off. You have poppies. The iron goes in for the villagers. And the villagers get dropped down here. Then you just need to put rails down, and then they get trapped in there. I need 118, I think that's what it is, somewhere around here. Yeah, 118 pods for all of the workstations. 5 for iron, 16 for all of the different banners, 15 for all the tipped arrows, redstone and ender pearls, 38 enchantments, plus 1 that you would max out to get the name tags, wheat, potatoes, carrots, and beetroot, 16 types of wool, saddle, then you have stone, and I don't really know if I'm going to do those, but this incorporates all of them. The change thing that you've seen here, gate changed, was the iron farm based on this. This setup is for the light. It changes at 6:04 p.m. It turns off the iron farm so the villagers can sleep. Then at 6:24, for 20 in-game minutes, they are sleeping, and then it turns back on. This prevents it from breaking. And you use a water column because that is the fastest redstone circuit going up. Then underneath, in the north area, I think I'm going to change the layout of it, but this is manual honey farm. This is wheat and carrot. This is an auto sheep farm, which does not work because the minecart goes around collecting all of them, except it only gets to like here, and then it picked up too many, so the rest is just left sitting here. So I need multiple minecarts. The rabbit farm, you have them in here, you kill them, and then the minecart system picks them up. You have the cows in here, you breed them, they get dropped down into the lava. The tree farm, you have the minecarts going back and forth. I'm gonna make it 3 wide. Then finally underneath, you have auto honey farm. Oh, wow. What you do, oh yeah, it's flat. And I broke it already. You would just take them, and then you would put the honey block and the empty bottles in. The empty bottles get sorted into this, and then they go around to fill it back up. Everything else gets sent down this, and drop down there. You have auto melon and pumpkin farms. You have chicken farms and egg farms. This is cooked chicken. Then you have, I think it broke again. Yeah, it did. You have a flying machine that breaks all of the different types of vines, anything that grows. Then you have an extra one for just bamboo. That's for the smelter. Then you have an auto crop farm. They feed the villager drops them into there, and it gets dropped down to the very bottom. And I think that's everything. Then you have the main storage area, which would have everything that you need for going out. Shulker box unloader. Then it starts, where does it start? Starts with the wool, here. Or no, it doesn't. Ah, there it is. Starts here for all of the wood. So any kind of wood that you can throw in, it will get sorted down into this. Anything that does not get sorted gets pushed along here. Anything that does not get sorted from the farms gets added in. Anything from the mob farms gets added in. More farms. The cow farm. Honey blocks are getting added that I just threw down. This one doesn't have anything. All of the colors, except these 3, do not get picked up at all because the minecart is loaded too much. This does not get added in. It gets shot up and over. And this is fuel. An auto smelter. Anything that could get smelted. So for the fuel, you have sticks, bamboo, saplings, charcoal, and then all the different types of wood. The things that get smelted are all of the raw metals, the food, and clay. And then all of this is extra stuff that you don't need. because all of this stuff will then get sent into the composter. And this is the output for the chest. You need to connect it back up to the water, which then goes into a brewing sorter. See if there's anything that's sorted through brewing stands. I didn't finish any of this, that's why it's lapis, but any of the extra goes into here. If this gets filled up, something messed up with the sorter, or you put in something that's not sorted. So this is the design that I'm going with. The portal, I tried to figure out how to do the portaling, the mapping. In the corner, the northeast corner, is where the portal can go. And then the chunk loader portal is all the way at the top. And they do not connect with each other as long as you have the portal in the corner of the chunk of the main chunk, and then this one in the corner that chunk. So they can be that far apart and they will not connect. That is the design that I am going with. Could have probably did a better explanation, but now we are going to play Minecraft. We are going to continue where we left off. I think 12-minute video. We'll just keep this as a separate video explaining it. But all of this I am building in survival. We will see how far I get. I'm probably only going to make one of the mob farm and one, maybe 2 iron farms. Because this, I'm going to need a lot of stuff just to make all that. We'll see how far we get.